obsession to switch to Joyce's J. Zelda's auntie, the true queen of Hyrule. Paul Gale kicks stats, switch sales his jam, and 60s or Josh Burns contracts back. My body is ready for switch 2. I'm excited for the podcast. What about you? Sit back, relax, grab a stack. It's here. Nintopics Podcast. Come around with cheer. Yeah. Nintopics Podcast. All things Nintendo.
He's muted.
There we go. I was hoping it wasn't just me.
I'm muted. Okay,
Now,
Sure.
now you're good.
That's how
All
I
right.
had to go like this. I'm like, okay.
Welcome back to the Nintopics Podcast. We are live Friday night at 8 every Friday, just here talking Nintendo. And we're back today. The best way to end your week and start your weekend with the Nintopics Podcast here with the great crew in 64. Josh, how you doing, Josh?
What's up? So good to be here.
And we got over the beard, man, the great beard, the great Paul Beard Network, the one that's almost turning into Chuck Norris and about to take that fist out of his beard. What's up, Paul?
I'm working on my beard so I could be the next Ganondorf.
No, Ganondorf is too tough. You probably can be maybe Rauru, but not Ganondorf. He's too big.
With
in
your
that.
waistline, Paul, Raru would work.
Yeah, Rauru would work actually.
I'm jealous.
Or Bearded Link. Bearded Link.
Bearded Link.
I'm doing well. It's raining today. I love it.
It is. And moving down, the queen herself, Joyce J. She's the queen of Hyrule, by the way.
Oh, y'all, I'm tired. Love and age of imprisonment, but adulting while trying to be a gamer,
It's tough. Yeah, I guess
it's rough. It's a rough
Yeah.
life. It's a hard knock
Yeah.
life, but other than that, doing well.
And without
I
further
got my
ado,
blanket.
we have to introduce we have royalty in the house today. Royalty, okay? The very talented voice of many, okay? Voice of many, Heather, the great Minoru Gonzalez. How are you doing, Heather? How are you?
I'm doing so good. I'm so glad to be back hanging out with y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much for the first time she came. It was before Tears of the Kingdom came out. I was like, it's very, very close there. She hadn't even got to a convention yet, and now she's traveled the entire globe. So, how's that been for you? How's the traveling been from con to con and getting to sign all those amazing
It's
pictures?
a lot of fun. I really love getting to meet people in person. And the funniest thing is people who will come to my table and be like, oh my God, so I never found you in Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm like, how did you beat the giant thing without my how did you beat the game? You did? Okay. The amount of people are like, I never found Minoru. I'm like, okay.
So-
Skip all
Yeah.
the cutscenes.
You're right.
Right?
That was my thought. I'm like, wait, aren't there? Don't I tell you about a dragon? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And for those of you joining us on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, on what else are we? We're everywhere. Heather Gonzalez is an amazing voice actress. She is currently the voice of Minoru from Tears of the Kingdom, and now the newly released Age of Imprisonment. And she is just gracing us with her presence here. Just among others, what other voices do you do so that people can kind of connect you to? Because trust me,
goodness.
guys, go ahead. Just name a few.
I am Yukari Takaba in Persona 3 Reload.
Woo!
I'm Kokolia in Honkai Star Rail. I am, if you're an anime watcher, I am Suzukiri in Gogo Loser Ranger. I'm young Morihito in Witch Watch. I'm gonna drop something on my Twitter tomorrow that just came out.
Oh.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Oh, if you play Destiny Rising, I'm the female protag. I am Wolf.
What? There you go,
My
guys.
badass deep voice. I was very excited for that one.
That is awesome. So we have royalty. That when I said royalty, I wasn't joking, guys.
That's a lot.
You were in my other favorite game too,
Which one?
Octopath Traveler 2.
Oh, I love Octopath Traveler 2. It's so good.
It's
It's so touching.
I know I can't ask, but I'm just gonna put it into the ether. I really hope you're in the next Octopath Traveler. Putting it out there. I'm not asking, just putting it out there.
We're just you know what? Everyone just manifest for me to be in all your favorite things. I
Yes.
will be there.
Yes.
The next 3D Zelda as well.
Ooh.
Yes, whenever that comes.
And so let's go ahead and jump right into The Legend of Zelda. Well, we'll keep calling it The Legend of Zelda because it's such a beautiful game. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. Imagine them calling it Hyrule Warriors: The Legend of Zelda: Age of Imprisonment.
Too many names. Too long.
.com. So I just want to, because guys, after the podcast, I'm going to drop a link so you guys can go and see Heather herself play as Minoru and play over Age of Imprisonment. She and her husband,
Yes.
shout out to hubby Gonzalez, are going to be playing through the Age of Imprisonment. They've already played for 6 hours. I watched the entire 6 hours today.
Oh, goodness.
And so I skipped through just to make sure that
You watch
And
us
then-
slowly get into delirium as it gets closer to midnight.
yeah, and I love the commentary. You guys are gonna love the commentary. So I encourage you, everybody, after the podcast, I will drop the link so you guys can head over there and just spend more time with Heather while she plays through Age of Imprisonment. But before that, I want to know what are you thinking about the game? Like right now, like first thing, you already went to Tears of the Kingdom. You know how it is to play yourself in so many games. How is the experience different this time?
You know, I was so excited when I found out that this one was coming because all I wanted after Tears of the Kingdom was to know the past of the Zonai.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
give me more. I don't even care if it's me. I just want to know their history. They're so cool. And so when I found out what this game was, I was like, yes, they did it. They gave it to me. So
Yeah,
it was really exciting. Just like the nerdy side of me, like learning the history of that part of it.
Yeah. And so, guys, we only have minor spoilers, not a lot. Basically, the beginning of the game, you know. So, how far are you right now, Heather?
I just got to, if you are playing my favorite character, and I know it's terrible because it's not me, is Calamo. The
Oh
little
my
Korok.
god!
Can I tell you, when the director told me that there was going to be a Korok in the party, I almost died. I was so excited. I was like, yes, vengeance for the Koroks! And they
Listen.
would treat them so bad.
If they don't
He's my
release a
favorite.
plush, I'm gonna be mad.
And you know what? They will. They'll release a plush of everything but Minoru because that's what happens. There is the most adorable, like chibi plush of Raru. And
Yeah,
I'm like, can Minoru have one? She's cute. Come on.
She's very cute.
Right?
she is, or at least a remote control, like a toy, because she's riding on this little thing
Well,
that she's like.
supposedly, I've seen online that there's an amiibo coming of her
Ooh,
giant construct.
yeah,
But it's said so they talked about it when this game was announced.
uh-huh.
And the whole time on the website, it just says to be announced. And I'm like, you're just playing with my heart now. You're not going to do it, are you?
That's
It's
crazy.
a $400 amiibo. That's why they're waiting to.
That's probably that's true.
That's why they're waiting to
They have
announce.
my $400. I'll scrape it together.
They should give it to you for free because
Oh.
we stan an elegant diva. The one move that she does, and she's just like, she turns around, be gone.
Oh my God, I
Like,
love
yes!
it. I love
I
it
love
so
it.
much. No, that and her riding side saddle on her little unicycle.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh God.
They did
It's-
not have to do that, and I'm so glad they did.
Such a proper lady. I'm so here for it.
Yes.
I gotta say, I love the fact that Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, she's like so investigative. She's just like looking to the past, and all of a sudden when she meets Minoru in the beginning of the game, Minoru is the same exact. Minoru and Zelda are just besties right away,
Right.
which was just super awesome. Like she's also trying to investigate. She's also trying to go through the depths and trying to find answers. I like the little cussing where Zelda and Minoru like kind of like little montage of just kind of collaborating.
Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So anybody want to ask Heather questions? Limited questions, but we got questions to ask Heather.
When
I
is
assume-
this next Zelda coming out? No, I'm kidding. Okay, go Josh. Go.
I'll write to Mr. Nintendo right now.
Go ahead, Josh.
The question has to do with like the like working with the other voice actors and stuff. Is anything done in the same booth or anything like that, or is it all
We're all separate.
all separate? Gotcha.
Yeah. So
I mean, it doesn't sound like it. It's amazing. So I was
Yeah.
just curious. That's
And
why I was kind of curious. So
that honestly is a huge thank you to the director who keeps it all in her brain and knows how everyone said each line so that everyone else sounds like they're talking to someone else.
Same.
That's her job, and it's huge. And the fact that it always sounds great, that's Hari Lee. She's amazing.
What's your name?
Hari Lee.
Harley, shout out to you. Amazing work, because for real, it's all so seamless and beautiful.
Yeah, I
and-
wish we could do something in like all together. That would be amazing. But it's funny because so knowing that there was going to be a Korok, I had no idea who the voice actor was going to be until everyone else found out.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up and I was like, who is it? Who is it? Yes! So I get just as excited as everyone else checking the cast lists.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys can tell Heather is a true fan of the Legend of Zelda, and having her in this role is just incredible and amazing, right? You can see her, you'll see it when she's playing later on today. But it'll be so awesome if they can put you all together, do at least a table read and record it.
So
Right?
I have been slowly kind of pitching this around, and if y'all want to write to cons near you and tell them,
Let's do
next
it.
year is Zelda's 40th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to get cast members all to come to a con and do a panel?
Yes.
All the different games. I know a bunch of them would do it. So tell your local con you want a Zelda panel for the 40th anniversary next year.
I'm gonna get to work on it. Like
'Cause
for
we
real.
will go.
I want a Zelda panel, period. I don't care if it's a con or not. Come meet me at Starbucks.
Dude, done. I would.
Paul, do you have any questions for Minoru?
I mean, questions that you probably can't answer. That's another story. I guess here's just a bit of curiosity. You haven't beaten the game yet, but do you know if you recorded if every line that you recorded made it, or did they record extra more than needed for either other purposes or just alt takes? Like, did they give you this line and say, all right, we want you to read it in this manner instead? With, like, have you seen anything different in your game? Or like, wait a minute, I said that one too. Oh, they used this. Like, how is it playing your own story? You know what I mean? I guess two questions in one.
No, that's great. Honestly, what's funny for me is because it all happens so quick and then we go months without seeing it, I have by that point forgotten everything I said. So for me, it's always watching a brand new story anyway and then being like, oh, that's what that meant. Oh, that makes so much sense now. Because a lot of times with the video games, not as much with this one because you get to see some of the animation as you're working to kind of make sure that you're syncing to lip flap. But a lot of times with video games, you don't have that. And you also don't have what everyone else is saying around you. So you're sort of talking into the void and hoping it makes sense. And then when you see it, you're like, oh. That all comes together. But usually it's everything that gets recorded gets put in. Sometimes there'll be an alt if a line doesn't quite fit, or if there's a way to say it that might be like, oh, you know what? This might sound better. Can we just record both? And then you guys can decide when you're putting it together.
Yeah, it makes sense. And sometimes you don't even, you wait an entire year before you even hear yourself, right?
Or more.
Oh, or more. Wow.
I think with Destiny Rising, I think I was recording that for almost 2.5 years before it actually dropped.
That's crazy.
So yeah, by that point I was like, wait, what was this one again? Oh yeah.
That is nuts.
Can you say when did you record the lines for this game? Like what month and what year?
It was in this year.
Wow.
I don't know if I can say specifically
Okay.
without breaking NDA, but it was within this year.
All right, so it was a quick turnaround. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, for this one it was. For the first one it wasn't. For the first one I think it was like a year and a half
Mhm.
between of like waiting. But this one thankfully did not make us wait that long.
So can I say something? Performance-wise, I have to say, everybody just took it to another level in this game. Like I believe in this game, emotionally, like it's just another level. We all know we've already been to that part where we lost a family member in the game, right? How do you feel? How did that make you feel?
Oh, I hated it so much. I knew it was coming, and as the scene started, I was like, no, I don't wanna.
It's
But I was hoping it was gonna
Yeah.
be later that we'd have more Sonya time.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh man, it feels like Eris all over again. Why? No, why? You know.
But then watching the whole thing play out, like the scene where she's lying down and Minoru comes into the scene, and just like hearing Chris Hackney as Raru's reaction to it all,
Yeah.
heartbreaking, absolutely devastating.
Yeah, because we only see a little pieces of it in Tears of the Kingdom, but actually having to know these characters from the beginning of the game and kind of get attached to them, you're listening to them, you see their emotion, and all of a sudden you see one of them just go through a horrible loss, and the heartbreak. Man, this is horrible. Let's move over to the other part. Those combos.
Combos are so cool.
I have a combo that brought a tear to my eye almost. Minoru and Raru.
The fist bump.
Yes. Minoru and Raru, the siblings. I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. Like, you know, and then all of a sudden they do this together. And I'm not gonna say what you said because I want people to see it. But
like
every
she makes the stabs and he goes and pick. Like, I loved it. The second it started and they fist bumped, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
did they just fist bump? Is this happening right now? I love this so much.
And then Minoru has my favorite like combos with people. Like it's Minoru and somebody. Like Minoru and Zelda, the best. Minoru and the Construct, like crazy, you know. And so if you guys haven't played that part yet, I mean it's available from the first battle, so you're not really missing a lot. But I mean, she goes all down on these enemies with the
I was
rockets.
just so excited that Minoru got to fight this time. I was like, yes, let's go.
That's crazy. Controlling his character is a different, complete beast than anything else. And I feel like
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was
I was gonna say, I like the second after because he's such a gentleman. Like he holds her hand to the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like consumed to beating of Tiny. I have to remember where I am.
They did such an amazing job with those combos. Like I like how Raru and Zelda, like Raru treats her like a princess and does just like a little twirl and like a little dance twirl, and she's kind of like,
Oh my god,
That's
while
pretty
we're
cool.
talking about fighting, can we just take a moment to appreciate that Zelda fights like a rhythmic gymnast?
yes.
Like with a little wall, like, oh my god, she's just dancing about the field killing people, and it makes me really happy.
No, her move, I think it's like YYXX, I think the one. Okay. And I said this on another podcast the other night. I heard a streamer say, okay, it's like Link's spin move in the regular Zelda games, and she just twirl.
Yep.
Twirl, and it's just lights. Like this is the most beautiful fighting ever.
Right?
Yes.
The second she
Agreed.
started, I was like, so she's in the Olympics, she's a rhythmic gymnast, that's what's happening. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, I think after having these characters for Tears of the Kingdom, and now literally getting to know them more in Age of Imprisonment, there's no way we can't get more Minoru in future titles. Like seriously,
Manifest it.
there has to be more with them, as playable characters. Because how can they design such a? I think out of the, I'm sorry, I know I'm considered basically a new Zelda fan, right, Joycey? I'm still learning, right? But out of all the games that I've played in The Legend of Zelda, these are the most relatable characters I've seen ever, and these are the most characters. I think they have the most beautiful backstories for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to know more about Minoru and Rauru, their parents, how they grew up, how they developed their abilities.
Why they're the last two?
They're the last two, right?
So many questions about that.
And
I don't know if it comes out later in the game though. So
and Minoru is investigating. She wants to know more about what happened and how it happened. So like she doesn't really know all everything. Why not give her her own little spin-off game? You know?
DLC, let's go.
If you can't play Minoru, I'm like so down for you just coming back, period.
I'd be fine with that too. Yeah.
So
Just happy to live in Hyrule.
exactly. Who doesn't? I love the life you bring to Minoru because I feel like I didn't get it in Tears of the Kingdom as well.
Mhm.
And this is no insult to the team at all, but sometimes in Tears of the Kingdom it felt a little jarring, a little bit. Not you specifically. I'm just saying, like the cutscenes. It's like, yay, beat up something. Oh, memory, kind of thing. So where this time it's like it all kind of fits together, and I'm totally happy for Zelda because I'm like, that's Zelda's auntie. Yay for the auntie,
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike, I apologize. Can you turn the music down just a little bit?
I didn't even hear the music.
It's like going back. It's like it's bouncing off the walls in my brain.
Oh my god, it's super loud on my end. I'm sorry about that.
I tell you to read our private chat.
Oh boy. By the way, I'll do a quick shout out. Big thank you to Steak for the 1 gifted membership. Awesome. Thank you, Steak.
Yeah. And we're gonna go over all the gifteds right once we're done with our guests here. That way we can dedicate all our time to our guests, our hosts, our right now.
I probably have about 5 more minutes before Bear comes in and is like, are we streaming or what?
exactly. So what else can you tell us about your experience with the game? You know, besides wanting to go to cons, we're gonna make that happen as a group, because right now she has some cons that she wants to talk about. She's going very soon, and so you guys can go meet her. Maybe she'll be near you very soon. But what else can you do, like, out of your experience? Is there anything that you would have liked to see with this game, or maybe a future game?
Having played halfway through it, I either wish they would have voiced more stuff, and not because I'm like, I want to voice more stuff.
Yeah.
But because there's so much going on when you're fighting and they're talking and it's like down in the corner and it goes so fast.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so, like, if you watch a stream, Bear's actually controlling it so that I can read. And half the time I miss half the words because I'm like trying to voice act and read it as quickly as possible for everyone. And I wish they would have voiced a little bit more of that stuff so that you could hear it while you fight instead of trying to look down and read and fight at the same time. I noticed anyone else, but that's really hard for me.
I noticed that yesterday when I was watching your live stream, like, because I saw like where are they saying? Oh wait, they're reading the bottom.
Yeah, I mean that's the fun part with our stream is like whether or not I'm controlling it or Bear's controlling it, we'll voice act as we go. And so a lot of these unvoiced Minoru lines, I will voice for you live as we go, as long as they don't go too quickly and I can read them.
Yeah, and let's talk about that. Well, you are on Twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you live stream every single Friday?
Yes, every Friday. We had a lapse for a while just because both of us got very busy, but we're trying to pick it back up and like be consistent for everyone. But yeah, every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Star STARR and Bear.
Bear is his name?
Yes.
It was like an adorable name you gave him.
Both.
Because Bear is his real name.
His legal name, no, it's the name that he wants to go by.
Okay, Bear. Okay, I was gonna say like, man, that's like the most adorable name you must have given him.
Heather, I have a quick question for you, and I want to ask you this from a fan's perspective. So, a fan of the Legend of Zelda series, period. Of course, without spoiling, because a lot of I think only Mike's finished the game. The rest of us haven't even finished. Is this story so far? Does it fit in, and is it kind of giving you what you wanted to find out about Tears of the Kingdom, about Zelda's memories and everything?
Yeah, I think it does. I think there's a lot more that I still want to know, just because there's so much. Like, they show you all these things, and they're like, "But we're gonna focus on this," and I'm like, "Okay, but those things over
what
there,
about
can I
that?
know that too?"
Yeah.
And this is me being greedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's definitely giving me the knowledge of the world that I really was craving and the feels that I wanted.
Yeah. I mean, as somebody who,
I feel like the story is like straight through Zelda's, like she's like back in Tears of the Kingdom at the end. You know, she says, "Link, I have so much to tell you," and I feel like she's telling us the story. And I love that.
Yeah, I love that connection. A lot of people have made that connection, and I'm like, it's so true. This, you could see it like as the continuation of her being like, okay, so this is what happened, and then we get to like see the whole thing.
So I know I'm the only one who's finished it, and I'm not gonna say nothing at all. The only thing I'm gonna say is that I now more than ever am starting Tears of the Kingdom again from the beginning with a brand new perspective. I just booted the game. I booted the game, and it literally got emotional at the beginning for a brand new reason that I did not know at the beginning when that game first came out.
I love that.
It got super emotional at the beginning. You know, because Hyrule comes up at the beginning and he guides Link. That is completely different. So when everybody finishes this game, go to Tears of the Kingdom. I cannot recommend that more because it's a new game. It's a brand new game.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to hit completely different now.
Yeah, it does. It does. So in a way, it answers a little bit of your question too, Joyce. And so, like, does it do a good job in kind of completing, filling in the gaps for Tears of the Kingdom? So what do you have going on, and what cons and activities?
So the rest of this year is a little slow. Tomorrow, actually, if you're in the Burbank area, California, I will be at Game Realms, which is a game store on Victory Boulevard, I want to say. Technically, that's for a Persona 3 thing, but me and Chris Hackney will be there. So if you want to come say hi to Minoru and Raru, we will both be there.
All gonna be there.
That's not too far.
Yeah. All right, we'll send correspondent Paul over.
And I'm super excited because I have a brand new print, and it's okay. So I'm going to tangent a little bit and take up my own time. But so my sister owns and created her own tea company. And so she makes custom blended teas. She made one for Persona. She just made one for Zelda, and it's called Dragon Tears.
No.
And so,
it's called what?
Dragon Tears.
Dragon Tears.
And it's delicious. Cool, I'll send Mike the link to it so you guys can check it out. But so what we do every time she does a collab with another voice actor is we make a print specifically about tea. And so the one for Persona is Yukari and oh my god, I'm blanking on names. Anyway, it's her having tea. The one for this one is Minoru and Raru in the little thing by the lake. Gazebo by the lake having tea. And so I signed them and Hackney signed them, and the first 20 people who bought tea got a free signed print from us.
Oh man.
And so this will be the first time the print is debuting at a signing. So I'll have the print and we'll both be there and people can get it signed, and I'm really excited because it's so pretty. The artist for that one is so good.
That is awesome.
So
if Paul makes it over, then we'll give him a homework to pick one up. Pick one up for each and every
Paul.
Yeah,
right.
Pick one up for Joycey, for Josh, for myself.
Yeah, if y'all are tea people, after this, Mikey, hit me up and I'll get you guys samples and stuff.
Oh, awesome!
But then November 21st, that weekend, I'll be in Vegas at Sin City Anime all weekend signing. And that's my last thing so far for this year. Next year, I've got a few lined up, but I'm trying to get more. So tell your cons you want to see me. I want to meet you.
Awesome. We'll bring her back next year so she can tell us what she has going on that year. And by that time, we'll be drinking tea.
Yeah. Oh, her tea is so good too. If you guys are tea lovers.
Yeah.
Anything
else, guys? You want to ask our lady Minoru, Heather Gonzalez, before we send her off to get ready for her stream?
Unrelated to Zelda, but still Nintendo related. Have you seen the new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Because that's a way to highlight voice actors, voice actresses, the world of Nintendo. And if so, what did you think?
I have not watched it yet. It keeps coming across my feed, and I put it on my phone, and I'm like, no, I want to like sit down with speakers and actually hear this and like see how it's gonna go. I liked the first movie. Like,
Yeah.
it was very cute. It did what it needed to do.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm looking forward to this one. I mean, I'm always of the mind of like, hey man, give non-celebrity voice actors some of these roles, huh? But that's fine.
Seriously. Yeah, I agree. Guys,
Is
you can
it
follow.
too late? Oh, I'm so
What?
sorry. I just want to say real quick: is it too late to advocate you to be at least a background character in the live-action Zelda movie?
Right?
I don't know. I know they
We should-
just started filming,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we
but
need
I'm
to like
happy to
sign
go to
something.
New Zealand and just hang in the
Yeah.
background and wave.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We need to start a petition for that.
Yeah.
That'd
Sorry
be
about
awesome.
that. I know you gotta go, but we love having you.
No, of course. You can find Heather. Heather is on X. You need to it's Hezzy. I know it's Hezzy's. Hezzy what?
Hezzy_star VO. HEZZY__ I can speak, I swear, guys. They pay me for that. STARRVO.
Trust me, follow Heather. She has the most inspiring quotes. I love following her because she goes. Sometimes I'm like feeling like this, and all of a sudden, whenever tweets come up and just inspiring makes my day. And so
Thank you.
you wanna follow her on X and also of course on Twitch right now after the podcast. I want you guys to go over there in a bunch and support Heather and the cast. You guys are gonna have fun watching her and her bear. I'm gonna call it
And my
her bear.
bear.
All right, Heather. Thank you so much for being with us. You are
Yeah.
amazing.
Anytime.
appreciate it.
Invite me back. I'm always happy to chat with y'all. Y'all are great.
And give Bear a bear hug for me.
I will. I'm going
Ditto.
to right now.
All right. Take care.
Bye, you guys.
Nice
Have
to
a
meet
great
you.
weekend.
Bye.
That was so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Heather's the best. Yeah.
I think the third or fourth time that Heather's been on the podcast.
This is I think it's the fourth time actually. Third time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came on like a week after Tears of the Kingdom came out. And this is a week after. So yeah. And we'll see if we can get some other I'm talking to a couple of people to see if we can get some more people up just to kind of talk to them about video games and stuff, and get that going for next year. We'll make it a thing like at every last Friday we'll have somebody, maybe a voice actor, come up and talk about video games with us, and it'll be fun, right? Be fun. All right, Zelda talk continues. The floor is yours, Joycey.
I really just wanted to talk to Heather. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to see you guys like all the time, but I really wanted to talk to Heather. So I am just having a blast with this game. The mechanics are way more interesting. I know.
Yeah.
We were joking about the difficulties. I personally don't find Hyrule Warrior games very difficult.
Yeah.
Can you turn down the music a little bit more?
Is this here?
I feel like I'm competing with the music. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's because Josie had like super ears. She's a queen. She has to have super ears. Super hearing.
I do have sensitive ears. I found out. I thought I was just crazy most of my life.
Yeah, I wish I had that hearing. I'm so
No,
deaf.
you don't. No, you
I'm
don't.
deaf. I'm deaf. I'm like, what? My mom was like, my wife was like, what?
A little deafness is okay, but
Yeah.
you don't want it to be so sensitive that you can hear stuff like
sudden
I
noises.
can hear the highway.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
highway is way up the street and make a right, and then you have another street.
Oh wow.
So I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
yeah,
Super
it's
hearing.
very sensitive. But anyway, I'm having a blast with this game. I know we were talking about difficulty, and I don't feel that Hyrule Warriors games are very difficult. So to me, to make it more interesting, I think it's better on higher difficulty, but that's just me.
Yeah.
And there are certain enemies who will remain nameless because they're major spoilers.
Yeah.
That are very, very difficult on any level, regardless. Until you fight them a second or third time, then you get the hang of it. But
Yeah.
I like the enemies a little bit more in this one.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like, again, they're more interesting. And then also I can see their inspiration from Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like, oh, so that's why the temple had these particular bosses or whatever, because okay, I like this. And naturally, of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I love not Link. I love not Link.
The construct,
not Link.
Yeah,
The construct, the mysterious construct, who's totally not Link. If you played Skyward Sword, then you totally know, why he came to, or not necessarily why, but how he came to be. So
okay, like Skyward. So I'm trying to think about Skyward Sword.
Well,
I'll do that later on because I don't want to.
Somebody already said it in chat.
I will not look at it. Okay, oh, Fi. Okay, Fi.
It was at the very, very, very beginning. It's the opening scene.
Oh, okay.
When the construct is put together, because what Kalomo has in his hand. Remember how the Master Sword broke off in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
That's Fi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear the sound, the little sound.
That was her. That was her voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And I was like, I love that we are still referencing Fi.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I like Fi. I know we all used to think she was so annoying, but I like Fi. Yes.
There you go.
Paul, I want one. Send it to me.
See, I was gonna get one. I actually ordered it until I found out it was plastic, and then I canceled it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pay $200 for a plastic sword.
That's $200.
I want a real sword. I can put like on a pedestal. I can just leave it there.
I think I got it.
I'm sorry, Paul. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I think I pre-ordered it so long ago from Proplica because it's by Bandai Namco and Proplica, and I got it through IGN. I think it was like $120 or something like that.
Yeah.
I see that GameStop once in a while. Like GameStop just has it up on their shelf, but it does have a nice, scabbard, cool sword, cool sound effects, nice little holder for it. Yeah. But yeah, a steel one, like that's the one that goes on fire. You know what I'm saying? Not
they have one on Etsy with the sounds and everything. They did it on steel, and so they probably put like the sounds inside the handle. And so I was eyeing that one, but I don't think my wife will let me have a sword anymore. Well, let's go ahead and do some. Let's do some quick maintenance. Let's go ahead from the top. We got a gifted from Steak 1024 to Paul Guild Network. Thank you so much for the gifted to Paul. We have Pokemon Fan 34 celebrating 11 months on the Odyssey. Thank you so much, Pokemon Fan, for your support for the past year. Almost a year. One more, you get a year. Thank you so much for that support. Then we have Roger Aynard with the 10 gifted to the Odyssey. Roger, you are my hero. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That is awesome. And then we have Roger one more time with celebrating 1 month as a member on the channel. 1 month already gifting 10 memberships. You're my hero, man. You're my hero. And then we have Steak 24 with the 10 gifted to the memberships. 21 members on the channel today. I appreciate you so much. You guys are going crazy with support, and I just can't. My heart can't take him. It's about to burst. We're already almost at 400 members. That's crazy on the channel. I never thought in my wildest dreams I will have that many type of members. And a lot of you are renewing your memberships and showing you support, sending me messages. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And I promise that everything that's coming to the channel, all the changes, next year's podcast, everything is gonna be worth it. And you guys are gonna like all the cool stuff that we're gonna be doing for you all. All right. And Tears of the Kingdom, no, Age of Calamity, Age of the Imprisonment, War of the Calamity. Paul, how far are you? Without saying much, how far are you within the game?
You're muted, bud.
Muted.
Thank you. Let's see. Hello again. I think somewhere in chapter 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, is it chapters? I didn't even notice it was divided in chapters. Oh, it's in the menu. There's chapters in the menu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even notice there were chapters there.
Really good though. Something I really, really enjoyed a lot from the previous Hyrule Warrior games
Yeah.
was the two-player aspect,
Yeah.
the split screen.
Uh-huh.
This, not only do you have that, but you have game share, and it was so cool. It was lightning in a bottle. It was a magical moment when I said two-player option. Okay,
Yeah.
let's put game share. Let's grab the Nintendo Switch OLED model off
Uh-huh.
to the side, click it, and then boom, like magic. And my daughter was playing on the Nintendo Switch, which temporarily became a Nintendo Switch 2. And it's a seamless, smooth transition. The graphics don't change, the frame rate doesn't change. The screen becomes a little bit smaller of a gameplay. Like, so instead of occupying your 65-inch screen or whatever, you're
Yeah.
occupying like maybe 60 or something. Like there's like a 5% or something like that reduction.
Mhm.
But otherwise, we're playing at the same time. We're hearing the audio at the same time. And that was just a really cool experience. So I think that the two-player split screen being back is great. It's fun. But wow, what a good inclusion is that game share functionality. But beyond that, just the game itself, the music, the voice acting, the chaos that ensues, the combo
Yeah,
attacks,
yeah.
like all of it is so much fun. Yeah, really enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know what I really like about the fist bumps and the slap
Mhm.
is because it's just. I'm sure you guys already know where that's from, right? From the music, from the actual Tears of the Kingdom thing, da, 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 and it's like that loud clap, like the little
Oh
pause and
yeah,
the
yeah,
clap,
yeah.
and then the music kicks up again. And I'm like, I love that is now a thing. I just
Yeah.
love that.
Love
So yeah, well, at least that's where I believe it comes from. Now somebody from Nintendo's going to come out and say, "Oh no, it's just a thing we made up out of nowhere," like the timeline. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it though. I'm around the end of chapter 4. I can feel the build up.
I think you're
I
further
can
than me. Yeah.
a little bit further than you.
I
I
think
won't
so.
even I won't even be able to get back to it until Sunday because I'm gonna be gone. Like I have
Oh,
to work
no.
tomorrow and I'll be gone.
I'm
So,
definitely not rushing through it. I mean, I don't think anybody is. We're just playing it so much because we like it so much.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm-
I didn't find myself rushing through it either because I picked up all of the fighters, right? Because you picked up all of the help. Like there's fighters you pick up and you recruit throughout the game. Because I'm pretty sure everybody here has recruited characters.
Are you
right?
sure you got all of them? Because
Yeah,
there are a lot of them.
Yeah, they're and it's very crucial like that you guys pick them all up.
Yeah.
Because it helps you. It's like in Breath of the Wild, right? You can beat the game with just getting 4 of the divine beasts or 3 of divine beasts or 2 divine beasts, but it only takes away certain health from Ganon, right? And so
It's
if you
not
pick up
beating the game though.
if you pick up all the four divine beasts, then that kind of and Ganon's health goes halfway, right? It kind of right. And so
50% off Ganon.
yeah, no, not
Yeah.
this. I'm not gonna say anything what happens at the end, but it's not like that. It's not like that. But what I'm saying is that they help in some way, some shape or form.
They're interesting characters.
They are, and they all have
like
really cool
everyone.
combos. They have really
Yes.
cool combos too. It's like wow, there's a lot of characters. I didn't finish Calamity, the Age of Calamity, and the fact that it wasn't canon kind of threw me off a little bit. Didn't make me. If the ending is not going to tie into Tears of the King, Breath of the Wild, then I'm not too crazy about it. This one, it had me hooked from the beginning, just because of how it ties up into Tears of the Kingdom and how everything that happens here explains things here, right? And so that's why I was hooked throughout the entire thing. I did get all the fighters, those little maps. One frustrating thing for me was that when I liberated an area, it turned green. I go back and liberate another area, it turned green. That one turned back to red. I'm like,
I haven't had that happen yet.
It'll happen. And so it's gonna be a while before you can complete the entire map and turn it green. But it's I guess it does it so that you can train your warriors and get some battle time in and everything. I'm gonna say one thing, and this is nothing to do with what happens or whatever, but you know how like my all-time favorite Zelda game, like that, my list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you what happened in this entire thing now? Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment became number 1.
Oh, okay.
And Tears of the Kingdom close second because of Age of Imprisonment. That's all I gotta say there. Leave it there.
They're two different types of games, so I don't know if I can really rank them the same.
Story wise, I'm talking about the story. The story that is that.
Okay, the story's better.
Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Imprisonment are one big story from different angles. Like it's like and the story of Age of Imprisonment is so crazy beautiful and so crazy connecting and so crazy for me as a I would say as a mid-tier Zelda fan. I'm not a I'm a mid-tier Zelda fan, like mid-level kind of like if this was the WWE, I'm not in the main card. and I hold that mid what do you call that championship Paul?
The Intercontinental
or the US Championship belt or a mid card, the mid card champion, not the main title.
You're like on NXT.
On NXT, yeah. Joey, she's in WrestleMania. She's over there like fighting for the big titles. I'm just like here finding but out of all the Zelda games that I've played, this is the ones that I've enjoyed the most completely, and so much that I'm now playing Tears of the Kingdom again. Literally, I booted it up before the podcast about a couple hours before, and it's different for me, and I'm gonna keep playing it. So
I
that's
like
all.
it better than Age of Calamity because Age of Calamity, I like it as its own standalone story.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish that it wasn't so close to Breath of the Wild. Like it was just, if Koei Tecmo just came out and said, "Hey, we just like Breath of the Wild, so we just wanted to do our own thing," I think I would have liked it better. But it was I thought the story was really good. I think just what messed a lot of people up is that it actually didn't really tie into Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Josh, I want to ask you something. How far are you in Age of Imprisonment? Because I think I've seen you playing because you pop up on my Switch.
Yeah. So I went super, super hard on Pokemon last Saturday and beat that. And so that was it ate up the majority of my day. And then also got in some Kirby. So I'm in chapter 3 right now. Okay.
That's good.
I just got past I don't even know what to say. I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm in chapter 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it maybe just started chapter 3. I'm thinking. So
have you lost anyone special just yet?
Yeah. I'm past that, and I'm playing with Not Link. Like he's like when you play with him again after that happens, that's where I finished that first section. And now I'm back at just choosing where to go next.
I mean, we can talk about that part, the sky part where you play with Not Link in the sky. Like
it turns into a Star Fox game.
Star Fox Warriors. That's all.
I'm like, what is people doing? Don't they know I'm a champion in Galaga? And I'm like, I am a champion in Galaga. I got Galaga here, and I play it every day. And then when Not Link and is it Calamo?
Or Kalamo, yeah, Kalamo. He is adorable.
I'm sorry, but I need a pillow. I need a pillow, a pillow, or something, or I'll make it myself. I don't care. But when they go into that fighting mode where you're fighting in the sky and it looks like an arcade game, because it sounds like an arcade game here. It like that was one of my favorite parts of the game.
And then there's the other Not Link.
The not dark Link.
Just the other Not Link.
The not dark Link.
Other Not Link. I don't know if Josh has met him yet, or her, or it, whatever.
Or it, or
the other Not Link. Did you meet the other Not Link, Josh?
I'm not. I don't think so. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know. He hasn't met the
I'm
other.
gonna say no. But I feel like we have to mention Grogu Guardian from Age of Calamity. Like that was enough. Remember the little Guardian that was like the little R2D2
Yeah.
Guardian.
Oh man, yeah.
That was like such a good selling point for that game. Like I loved it. Was like, you know, Grogu was so popular with Mandalorian and everything. Like they did the little baby thing. All you gotta do is just tell yourself that Age of Calamity is in a different Zelda timeline, and it's still canon that way.
Well,
It is technically in a way, yeah, it's like it's what could have happened. But I'm like, and I love it on its own. I think I told y'all that story when I finished. It was like a ridiculously early time in the morning because I had played all night. It was like 5 or 6 in the morning, and I stood up in my living room clapping because I loved that version of Ganon that we beat. And the music, and I love Zelda where she's like, I'm so over this. I'm done. I loved her sass. But yeah, we'll just pretend, like you said, it's in a timeline over there with Triforce Heroes.
Triforce Heroes. That game did get DLC, didn't it? So there's a chance we may see some more with this one as well.
Oh, that'd be good.
No, we are getting free updates with Age of Imprisonment.
Yeah.
They said Koei Tecmo said it was going to be 2 free updates. Now, what that means, I don't know. I'm hoping that means more story or more missions and more story or more and more characters. But don't just give me a new weapon and say, "Yay, update!" No. If you should have already, probably by now, I think where Josh is when if you have Tears of the Kingdom data and Age of Calamity data, you do get
that's exactly where I'm
weapons. At some point you'll get some additional weapons because you have that data on your Switch.
I was surprised. Like, hey, you have Tears of the Kingdom saved. You have here you go. I'm like, wow, thank you. That was
stop stalking me, Nintendo.
That's nice of you. Exactly right. Now I don't know. I can't go there yet. I have to wait. I can't go there yet. But the map situation and the upgrade situation. You know how you have to, the little theme pops up, little places pop up, so you can go there. I that got me that I had to get a little used to that. The what do you call that? The menu system or the upgrade system or the type that type of mechanic. I was all in with the battles and like defeating 20,000 Korok at the same time. I'm not Korok. Sorry, Korok. I will respect all Korok now because of Clamo. I will never leave a Korok. Never leave a Korok behind. I forgot the names of those little monsters.
The Shades?
Not the Shades.
Bokoblin, Moblin.
Bokoblin. Yeah, I've said it 1,000 times. I forgot about it. And so defeating 1,000 Bokoblins is just so satisfying. When you see them like all just burst up. It took me a little while to get used to the map mechanic. Going here, going there. Why do I have to go over there? Why do I have to go? Because I understood well the battle points where you have you have to go there and battle this and free this section and go here, and then there was the main story battle point where you have to follow it if you want to continue the story. That got me a little off when it comes to the upgrading system, like having the little hearts, because I wanted to get a heart container. Where are the heart containers? I'm like, I click here, do 1 heart. Like, that was a little bit underwhelming. I want to get the heart container fall from the sky and then hug it and then say, "Hey, heart container, what's up?" High five it, and then all of a sudden, ding, 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 I
think it's building up to something, because do you see those little message boxes?
Yeah.
And Zelda's new BFF, Lanalia, or is it Leilani? Paul, help me.
The one who's running on the book all the time. She's always
I think it's officially her lady in waiting, and I'm like, waiting for what? Zelda's not queen. What are you doing? Whatever. Anyway, but so I call her Zelda's BFF because I'm like, who doesn't want a BFF like this? She's like so sweet. She's the one taking a lot of the notes. So in Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of the inscriptions and history that you're reading is from her. And I love that tidbit.
I love that. Me too. Because when I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Because Tears of the Kingdom, when I just started, it talks about her discovering the murals on the ground with Link, and then this happened, and then you go to the past and you see her taking notes, and also that's how that happened. Okay.
No, there's a different quest in Tears of the Kingdom where she's reading the tablets.
Mhm.
I forgot exactly how you get them, but they're different tablets that are like kind of stuck in the sky. And
yeah, a little thumbs up.
okay, MacBook, go for it. Yay. All right, you do you.
Yeah, a little thumbs up there.
And it talks about certain actual events. You're playing Tears of the Kingdom again, so you'll probably run into the quest again.
Yeah. And I can't express to them, guys. Once you finish this game, go to Tears of the Kingdom. Like it's gonna hit you differently. You know,
I'm very emotional during this game. I'm like, I know what's coming, and I'm gonna just play all these different battles and do all these side quests because I kind of don't.
Right.
I don't expect the warm and fuzzy feeling at the end. I don't expect it. So because we know how it ends.
I did that too, man. But like I said, the game for me entered number 1. I played as much as I play every other game. I didn't rush through it. There's 100%ing, and there's how I play, you know, and I played as much as I played every other game. Like when I had the majority of the hearts, you know, and I was strong enough to finish. That's basically that's why I decided to just all right, let's go for it. Because I was and another thing is I was just so immersive. This game is so story driven, and that's what I was missing about Tears of the Kingdom. You have to find the story element, and you have to kind of. You're wandering around with nothing happening until you find a teardrop, and then that teardrop gives you a little bit of story, and then continue. This game is just so story driven, the story all the way, and so that's why it has you so immersed. It's so immersive in it. Anybody else want to add anything on the Age of the Calamity?
Age of Imprisonment.
The Age of the Imprisonment.
The imprisoning wars. I'm happy somebody's telling me about the imprisoning war, and it's not just the same shot 6 different times.
Not repetitive, right?
I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying everything about this game. I only and I don't always I try to always 100% of games, but because you know I spent money on it. So I want to get as much out of it as possible. But I really only 100% games I'm truly enjoying. Like I can't get enough of it, you know. So
yeah,
you know, the only games that I truly love that I haven't 100% it are the Bayonetta games. Now those games for me are very hard, and they give me arthritis.
I got seen an article on Bayonetta. I think they one of the developers that were still with the company, because I know some of them left, like the director left.
The big one left, Kamiya.
And they asked somebody within the team that what was happening with Bayonetta, and they're still able to work on Bayonetta. So I gotta send you that link so you can read that and then tell me more about that.
If anyone from Platinum is watching, just make her real Bayonetta. Don't give her weirdo multiverse children that we don't care about. We don't want her falling in love with Luca. We don't care about Luca. Okay, just make her awesome, put guns in her feet, and give her really cool lines. Okay,
exactly.
And just do that. Don't Bayonetta 3 story. Just who thought of that? I feel like I want to like hit them, and I'm not a violent person. Violence is wrong, children.
If you I was going to say, since Joyce is talking about Bayonetta and talking to the developers, if the developers need someone to do any motion capture work, I would be happy to supply the motion capturing for Bayonetta, as you saw in the gaming history shorts. I've got it down.
Yeah, you got it. You're right. And
you definitely have the clothes for it, my dear.
So segue really quickly. We'll take this 5 minutes, and guys, Q&A just started. If our queen Joyce can gather some questions, we're gonna take up to just 5 questions today. 5 questions in the chat.
But wait, we also got to talk about one more thing after this too.
Okay. So we're gonna gather some questions now for the Q&A. So make sure you can either say at Paul question, at Joyce question, at
Josh.
At Josh question, at anybody in the podcast question, and we're gonna go ahead and answer those questions for you. First 5 questions get guaranteed answering. And Joycey, go ahead. Before we go ahead and what we're gonna do after that is just very quickly go over Mario here. Because now we're gonna take it down. Snapshots here, and we're gonna just kind of give a first impressions on the new trailer. Mario and Luigi right there, they look great, and then Bowser is just hilarious there. But go ahead, Joycey.
In case y'all missed it some way, somehow, a huge trailer for Metroid Prime 4 dropped today, and it was amazing. Okay. Personally, I don't have the coordination for first-person shooter. It makes me feel off kilter. But good God, I cannot wait for all my favorite streamers to start playing that. It looks absolutely amazing. I know we didn't talk about it, guys. We kind of plan to talk about not Tears of the Kingdom, the other thing, Age of Imprisonment today. But I wanted to give it a mention because I feel like the true marketing for Metroid Prime 4 is really, really ramping up. And before we go into Mario, I just really would love to hear you guys' thoughts on it because I thought it looked amazing. So
yeah,
and I'm still here. I just gotta go off camera for a second, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
And
next week,
questions.
Well, for next week, we're also gonna go over Metroid. We're gonna go over the trailer. We're gonna break it down, and we're gonna give some love to Samus. I also saw the trailer. I also saw an hour of gameplay by IGN. One of the players from IGN got to play the Metroid game for an hour. I was okay with it. I mean, I'm happy with Metroid. You know, it's Metroid. It's very classic Metroid, and I was listening to his commentary throughout the entire hour that he played, and he gave his ups and he gave his downs. The cool thing is that Metroid is Metroid. You know, it feels very classic Metroid Prime. There is a new character introduced halfway through.
Miles.
Yeah, so she's not fully alone for some part of the game, which is cool. To me, I like that. You know, the reviewer on IGN found him annoying. I didn't. I found him hilarious and kind of a little bit lighthearted, right? And so to me, it just brought the world a little bit more to life. Having another character there talking like another human being for a little bit, it's a cool thing, right? But yeah, I'm
series needs to grow. I want it to grow, and I want it to do well, and I hope it does Zelda numbers. No, I hope it does Mario numbers. Be better than Zelda. Go for it. I hope.
I personally like. I need to play I need to play it. I need to know how I feel about Metroid playing it. Metroid Prime 4, Beyond. I played Metroid Prime 2 and 1 and. I started playing. I didn't finish 3, but I got the gist of what Metroid was and how the type of game that it was, right? And yeah, it's a very niche game. It hasn't sold more than 3 million copies ever. Metroid Dread was the one that sold the most. And so I'm expecting something different from this one, something that could say, hey, this is other than graphics. Graphics alone doesn't sell a game. We'll see. You know, based on what I saw I can't make up my mind yet. So you know, I have to play the game. But the trailer was really well put together. It's a hype trailer. What do you guys think?
Josh, please say your thoughts because you know every week I say there's going to be more Josh, and then I just take up all your time.
No, you're good. You're totally good. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think Miles is funny. I was very hopeful that this game would somewhat have more of a like a PlayStation-esque cinematic experience.
Yeah.
And from the little bit that we've seen, I feel like that's the case. Johnny Bo from the podcast I do, he got invited. He went and played. We talked about that last night, and he was very excited about the game and was very was wondering how the fan base was going to react to Miles because of just how he's kind of annoying. But like the thing I'm seeing, because I've put out a few videos on it, the thing I'm seeing in the comments is that people feel like it's Marvel humor and they don't like it. if they're not into that style humor, but then if they are into it, they're really glad it's there. So they're a bit torn on it. I'm all about it. Like I feel like it's the right direction. Obviously, I need to play and see how obnoxious this guy is. But if you look at the trailer, it doesn't seem like they're gonna be like you're gonna be dealing with different Marines throughout the story. And as somebody, and I mentioned in my video too, like as somebody who played like Halo, you were always rescuing Marines and having their little chatter and all that kind of stuff. So that doesn't bother me at all, like at all. And I don't think we're gonna. I mean, we've seen plenty of scenes where she's like in the Blizzard fighting the wolves. There's no one around as far as we know. It's not like he's going to be chirping during that kind of stuff. It doesn't seem like anyway. So I'm not I'm not worried, and I'm honestly like I was impressed by the voice acting, by the way the character models looked, the way their movement, all that kind of stuff. It felt modern. It felt mature. It did feel a bit Avengers or Marvel, but I love that stuff. So I'm all in on it.
Yeah, if you like Marvel, if you like that type of humor mixed in with sometimes you get that serious tone, but then you get a little light humor in there. I actually enjoyed it. I saw 1 hour footage of the entire area part where Miles is with Metroid and how and I love the entire process. So if you're telling me that there's gonna be a little more like that of different characters with different types of backstories and types of humor, I think that just adds to it. I know it goes away from the isolation that you normally feel in Metroid, right? Because you feel like isolated. It's only you by themselves, and you have to scan everything to know where you are and know what happened. Having somebody else there maybe adds a little something, right? Something, and so I think it makes the game a little bit more mainstream. You mentioned Halo. That's perfect. That's like a perfect comparison. But yeah, Paul, did you see it?
Absolutely. I loved it. I mean, I'm a longtime classic Metroid fan. I'm wearing my Super Metroid shirt today. I was there with the transition into 3D with Metroid Prime. Love the series. It's one of the series that is probably one of very few in the video game industry where every single main entry is excellent, and there are no real bad Metroid games. Even people like to kind of rain on Metroid Other M's parade. I wouldn't say that Metroid Other M is a bad game. It's just not as up to quality as the rest of the series is. That being said, I'm okay with a series that's known for one thing changing while still paying some tribute to the past for what made it popular and different. But going further beyond, like if you'd never changed things up, Metroid would still be in 2D. So are the 2D purists so mad that they never jumped into 3D because they refused to believe that Metroid Prime could be possible as a first-person adventure? Or did they give it a try and see, wow, this was a logical step to go forward while still retaining much of what makes Metroid work? The progression, the advancement in technology that Samus gets, becoming more powerful, unlocking areas, etc. In The Legend of Zelda, did the purists not like Breath of the Wild because I could go everywhere and I don't want to? I want to have to be able to need this item to get to that place, or, oh wow, it's a different characteristic being able to go everywhere, but you limit people by not being able to climb up as high, and you have to do something else by getting a potion or eating something to get to go higher. And in this case, Metroid is once again furthering the formula by you're going to have plenty of backtracking, plenty of the level designs. I'm like, dude, you're totally going to need a morph ball there, or you're totally going to need a morph ball boost there. And that's going to be the classic Metroid that everybody knows and loves. But what did Nintendo do? What does somebody do to successfully reinvent themselves? Give enough of what made you popular, what made you successful, so you satisfy those fans and satisfying your own development goals and ambitions to not just be another first-person shooter, to not just be another blank, but to adapt and do a little bit of something different, right? And I think we're gonna see, some more voice acting, some more character work, some more stories. You might have some people, oh, that ruins it. That's not Metroid for me. Not play. No, it's just not the Metroid that you're used to. But the Metroid that you used to wasn't Metroid Prime at one time. It was Super Metroid. It was 2D. That's it. So you got to give a chance. And I think, don't be too harsh or too critical. Like, oh, my Metroid doesn't have motorcycle in it. Like, you want things to go forward. You look at how many times Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has rebooted itself. They change up the origins of how the Turtles came to be, how their background was, who Splinter was to them. April O'Neil does while maintaining enough of what makes it core fundamentals work, but by taking bits and pieces to add to it. And that's how you expand, and that's how you stay relevant. And Metroid, I think, in order to not just be relevant, because it's barely relevant in terms of sales, it's barely been relevant for the last 40 years, selling sub 3.2 million until Metroid Dread crossed that 3.2 million threshold. And I think you get a little bit of people that like some humor. You get a little bit of people that want some more third-party possibilities, people that want more cinematic flair, that want more voice acting. Like, I am not worried in the slightest. I saw that 7.5 minute, might as well have been called a Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Direct, because it was pretty sizable in 7.5 minutes. It just looks stunning. You see graphics from certain shots in this trailer to when they showed it off for the first time in June of 2024 for Nintendo Switch. You're like, wow, what a difference in visual fidelity between then and now, presumably in Nintendo Switch versus Nintendo Switch 2 builds. And it's just stunning. I can't wait. We are less than 3 weeks away now. We're at the 20-day mark. And I've said it before, it's probably going to be the highest quality game of the year. It might not be every person's game of the year, because somebody might be just a massive Pokemon fan and love that kind of stuff. A massive Zelda fan, love that stuff. A massive RPG fan and like Claire Expedition 33. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be different categories that people are just like, no. My thing is this. That's I love that most. But I think it's looking like, from an overall quality standpoint, the most amount of work has gone into this over any other game. And
any other Nintendo game?
I think any game this year. I mean, just in sheer amount of years in development, I'm looking at 7, approximately October 2018, when Retro Studios took over. 7 years is a lot of time. You give that to any studio, and especially a high-tier studio like Retro Studios, which is known for quality, and they even reached out to multiple resources in the last several years that we know from acquisitions. I think this thing reeks of quality. It's going to be the best made game of the year from anybody.
Have you played Expedition? Have you played Expedition 33?
So to be fair, that is one that is not on my have played list. So my word and my opinion, even when I give my own game of the year at the end, is only as good as all of the games that I've played.
Okay, yeah.
So without having played everything, I'm not infallible. And even if I did, it's still just an opinion. But just from an observation standpoint, how much quality it seems to have, and just the fact of the matter of how much time has gone into it. I
agree. I agree with you.
I'm looking at like a 96 Metacritic. That's my score. That's my prediction.
I agree with you in regards to the best game Nintendo has ever released, quality wise, and when it comes to graphic wise. But there's just so many games. This year is so tough because there's so many games that look incredible this year.
Yeah.
I hope Expedition 33 comes to Switch.
Right.
I really hope so, because I want to try it based off the strength of what people have said about it. They said it's just so good.
I'm playing it. The game is just, it's just beautiful. It's just amazing. The game is just, it's an indie studio made that game.
I don't care.
Good
is good.
We got to the indie gaming, because people underestimate indie developers, and guess what? That's where innovation happens. But before that, I just wanted to point out, guys, October 20th, October 20th. There's an X post made on October 20th, where I listed the next 3 upcoming events. Now, the first event was obviously known because Nintendo surprised this guy from Kirby Air Riders and told, "Hey, there's gonna be another direct." And then he later tweets, "What? There's gonna be another direct?" Okay. Okay. It'll take me some time to make, but and then he pulled off another hour direct, and so then Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer direct November, and then Metroid Prime 4. What does it say here? Extended trailer. What did we get today, Paul? Extended trailer. No direct for Metroid Prime 4. Extended trailer. So my
I
inside
still
sources,
think a direct is coming.
not for
The month's
Metroid
not
Prime,
over.
not for Metroid Prime 4. My extended, my inside sources, all correct. Guess what, guys? I'm officially a leaker now. Because you know who my inside sources? I'm gonna throw them all out right now. Common Sense. Those are my two sources. I have no sources. I made a list based on common sense. And I'm not calling myself.
Can I give one more update?
Yeah, go ahead, Josie.
Because I gotta plug my other personal game of the year.
Play it.
Octopath Traveler 0. The demo is now out.
Yeah.
Guys, please give my game one of my favorite third parties ever. Please give it a chance. It's by Square Enix. The games are just so good. I mean, you won't be able to put it down. So please at least give the demo a try.
So I bought Octopath Traveler 1 to 1 on sale, so I have it on Switch. I haven't touched him yet. So do you think I should play this one first?
I don't think it matters because the story. We all know the premise. It's basically 8 strangers. They meet up. They have different stories about their lives that come together. The first one isn't as cohesive, but it's still extremely fun. The second one, the stories are a little bit more intertwined. And Octopath 0 that's coming out. I think it's coming out December. Paul, help me. Was it December 4th as well?
Yeah, Metroid Day, I think.
Yeah, so it's coming out on Metroid Day as well. So while you're picking up Metroid Prime,
December 4.
Yeah, also pick up Octopath Traveler. It's just good.
It might be the second.
Oh, the second even better.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to grab the demo right now so I can tell you the date shortly. But yeah, there's a couple games coming out the second, and then there's a couple games coming out the 4th as well. It is a very busy week.
It is a busy week.
Who said no games came out on the Switch 2 this year? Somebody lying.
A troll.
Yeah.
It's a sad day for everybody's wallet. Because man, like I just got I need to buy Metroid Prime 4. I'm still debating between Kirby Air Riders. I'm like, Kirby Air Riders comes out next week?
Yep.
Next week.
I'm picking that up too. But we got a question about that, so we can talk about Kirby now.
All right, let's go.
I'm sorry, I don't want to take over. I don't want to take away from Mario because we have to talk about this.
Mario.
Octopath is the 4th. It is. I just confirmed. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. There's a couple on the second, a couple on the 4th. So I just want to make sure we got it right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. There is another trailer coming for Mario though, soon. So we can go into that one too. Remember, one thing we can say out of this trailer: there's no Yoshi to be found. There was no Yoshi in the trailer, and then they ended Mario with Yoshi's egg cracking, right? And then we have all those leaks with Yoshi inside in the cover of Old Spice. Is it, Paul? Was it an Old Spice bottle?
Old Spice bottle.
That's a really weird kind of promotion. Old Spice, and the other one was Pillsbury Doughboy cookies.
Yeah.
And so
there's also spoilers on IMDb.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? IMDb? I get that those are not spoilers, and that's like that's nuts. But anyway,
you see Vin Diesel as Yoshi
with that voice.
He's known for just I am Groot. Now it'll be I am Yoshi.
My God, anybody could have said I don't. That's a character I never got. I could have said I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. You know, like anybody could have said that. And just, one time, put it on repeat. That's it.
I said it last night, and you can't convince me Yoshi's not a Pokemon.
Yoshi is not a Pokemon. I mean,
All he says is his name. He's just like every Pokemon.
for real. Uh-huh.
And he evolves. He goes from a little one to a big one. I mean, come on.
He has Mega Evolution. He gets wings.
Yep.
He does.
He
Different colors.
What if Yoshi talks? What do you guys think about that?
Gosh, I think
I
they're gonna
think
get
it's possible.
If they give him a
I'm
voice,
sorry, Paul. What?
I could see them going one of two ways. One is doing the Guardians of the Galaxy direction, getting a bigger than you need to named voice actor just to say Yoshi and different takes of Yoshi throughout the film for gigs. Or a voice actor to actually have him talk. But like, how unnecessary would it be if you get this big star? But that was, like you said, anyone could have been Groot, but there was comedy in the choice that, like, you got a pretty big star in Vin Diesel to say, I am Groot. And that's it. So Yoshi, you get so much Yoshi. And it probably won't even be that, because none of the characters necessarily sound like their game selves 100%. You know what I mean? I mean, right? So
Mario sounds. Chris Pratt sounds more like Chris Pratt in this little line here more than he did in the first movie. So it's like, so he lost the Italian accent in this trailer. I can't play it because they'll take me down. But let's go. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna very quickly go over the trailer here. It looks like Bowser's gonna stay small. That's what I got from the trailer. And so he makes this little.
That just makes me smile.
That is hilarious, right? He makes this little.
Was Paul the inspiration for that?
Gotta be with
I
those
can
abs.
reveal. Josh asked the question, and I can confirm I did pose in the movie for this piece of artwork.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got
not Bowser.
so we got Bowser here, going off on Mario and Luigi. He so much that he threatens to bone to burn Mario's bones off his skin or something like that. And then Mario has an attitude to Luigi's super awesome, super sweet, trying to be like very understandable. I'm convinced that the only reason why they're there is Luigi. And so I don't even know what the point is of this maybe just to show them that he's living in the castle, in his little tiny castle inside the Mushroom Kingdom. So and he's free to go anywhere. He's not tied up. He's just living in the castle with this little thing there. Then we have the beautiful stars from Galaxy show up. All right, beautiful. And then we have Princess Peach and Toad. This looks amazing. They went out with this. It's crazy. And she's
holding her parasol in every shot. I love it.
Yeah. And so she's now like, blasting off with Toad. I wonder if this is the same Toad from Michael Keegan. Keegan Michael K.
Keegan Michael Key.
K Michael Keegan. I don't know. One of those three.
Michael Key.
One of those three combinations.
From Key and Peele. If you've never watched Key and Peele, please do so after the stream's over.
They are the best.
They really are.
And then we got
formerly from Mad TV, which was also the best at the time.
Yeah. And then we got some shots here from the movie Dune. I mean, not Dune.
Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4 right here. Samus will come up here with that little giant bike she has. Who knows? This is where we might see a cameo from Samus riding by. And then
they've had a thing with motorcycles since we got that DLC in Breath of the Wild, and Link got a motorcycle.
Yeah,
the Master Cycle.
So then they end up in this place here, which I don't know what it is. We see all the little star ninjas there. Really cool. This is the first time we see star ninjas, right? They weren't in the first Mario, or the
ninjas.
Yeah,
in the movies, yes.
Oh,
and then we are introduced to Bowser Jr., which apparently a lot of people have an issue with his eyes. I don't see an issue.
isn't he wearing a helmet?
No, when later on.
Oh
when,
no,
when-
he's not.
Yeah, yeah. Later
Oh, sorry.
on, whenever he's in his own basic form, because right now he has something on him like let's see here.
What was
So I
wrong
wonder-
with him? He looks like Bowser Jr. to me.
Yeah, yeah. Like his shape and form is, I think, is perfect. It's that he's missing. It's just the stupidest thing. When I saw that, I'm like, come on, he's missing a little bit of the white of the white. I'm like, what? Really?
Well, his eyes are just black, and
Yeah.
somebody redid them, and they did look better. Like they just, it's
okay.
kind of like the Sonic thing where it was like when the remember how he looked initially, and it was like it's minute though. It's not like a deal breaker, but his eyes look real. Like they look like actual eyeballs, and I think that's what's throwing people a bit.
Yeah. And then here we have the most beautiful character ever from Illumination made, Rosalina. She made her appearance there. She looks nothing like that leak. The leak was an AI thing. This is not it. Of course, she has her hair part to the side, like Rosalina does. But this is Rosalina here. And she looks fantastic here. Something is happening here, like a little big giant bug is trying to capture her. And she just becomes a beast.
Do we think that was Wario that talked to her there?
I think no. I think I think that's Bowser Jr. I think this happens before Bowser Jr. ends up looking for Mario. I mean for Bowser dad. And so he comes here first to try to maybe get something in order to then defeat Rosa. Just like Bowser appeared before the penguins before he went to Mushroom Kingdom. I think this is kind of something similar to that. And then he finds Rosalina. Rosalina kicks the giant machine's butt with her magic and her animation, and then she just kind of casually walks away. Maybe I can play this one. Look at that! You saw that? Even when looking back at the explosion. Look at that! Look at that look. He's like, it's okay. I got him. And it's coming only in theaters in April, which is just very, very, very. We're very, very close to this movie coming out. Very cool. And then I'm not sure. There's an after scene. No, there wasn't an after scene, right? In the direct, they actually showed another piece of clip where we saw the voice of Rosalina reading to her little stars. The voice sounded beautiful, perfect. Of course, a lot of people are not happy with the actress. I could care less. She's an actress. She's a good actress. She's in here and she's doing a good job. She sounds like Rosalina to me. Bowser Jr. also got his voice actor revealed. Is a brand new guy. Not a brand new guy, but a new person to animation. He's in other movies and stuff. You guys recognize him?
I gotta remember his name. I'll look it up.
And so I
Benny?
think, I think Benny, right?
Benny Softy.
People didn't have an issue with his voice acting. People had an issue with his lines because
He's in Oppenheimer.
People like Bowser Jr. He refers to Bowser as Papa, and he also he'll say these he'll talk when he talks about Mario and Luigi. He'll just throw insults at them and be more like a more mature, more childish kind of attitude than the sophisticated way they made him in the movie. Like they made him like talk a lot of vocabulary for the character that it was, and I think that's what people were a little bit upset about. I mean, it's only a clip. We will still have to find out. Maybe that's him trying to be something more in front of them, and then behind the scenes when he's talking to the other little minions, he's being himself. He's being like this childish kind of kid. But overall, what do you guys thoughts about the trailer?
I love it.
I love it.
What are the questions, Josie?
I hope we get a little bit more Peach's backstory because for whatever reason it's still stuck with me even now. From the original Mario movie, I'm not exactly sure how I got here, and they showed her as a little baby,
Mhm.
going into the work pipe, and then the little toads take care of her. And I'm like, yeah, but where did she come? Like, how does that happen? I'm excited for it because of the simple fact that, I like Mario on the
Mhm.
big screen.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be insanely cute. And as corny as this sounds, Mario music that has been orchestrated is peak.
Mhm.
It's just peak. I was like, I never knew this music could sound this good. And it's perfect.
Yeah, I agree with 10,000 Needles. He's in a position of power during the clip. Gives him time. Exactly. That's what I thought. He's trying to be tough, and so he's trying to use sophisticated language when he's kind of being more menacing and using menacing words instead of being himself. And I think we'll see that in the movie. What do you think, Josh?
I think it looked fantastic. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
The first movie felt like it was made for me. Like I've watched it. It's one of those movies. Like there's very few movies that I've watched over and over again. Star Wars movies, the first original trilogy, that kind of stuff. The Matrix, Lord of the Rings. I'll put the Super Mario Brothers movie on just as background.
I do that too.
Just for the music.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, I feel like I find another Easter egg. It's super fun to watch it with like my girlfriend's kids and then point out like, hey, look the way the bricks fell. There's Mario's face. And they're like, what do you mean? And then I'll show them the pixel art and they're like, like just watching it, their eyes light up as they're seeing some of these just little Easter eggs. Like, and that's, we were already seeing that in this trailer. Probably my favorite thing is Peach kicks that roulette ball into those ninjas and knocks the buttons right off one of them. If you go frame by frame, you can see the buttons come right off of his chest. and I was just cracking up. Peach also very much reminded me of my daughter when my daughter would like wrestle with me when she was little and she would get like very serious and like get her mean face. Peach had that same thing in that scene, and I loved it. And watching both Mario and Luigi do tricks on their bikes as they go over that sand dune, like they're just little things, but all in all, like I couldn't be more so. I wouldn't even need to see the trailer, and I would be so excited for this just based on the last one. So
one thing I saw about the trailer was that it's a little more story driven than the first one, and I think I like that part. What did we find out? Because it's written nowhere. What did we find out that Rosalina and Princess Peach are somehow related? In some way or shape or form. Because we're right now in the Mario universe, in the movies, we don't know where Peach comes from, and this is a completely different universe. And I don't think, I think one time they referred to Princess Peach's dad back when she was known as Princess Toadstool. Toadstool. And so, long time ago, but then ever since they removed the dad from the picture, which was, I think, only there and I mentioned in one of the NES boxes, we don't know anything about where Princess Peach comes from. Princess Peach comes from. My goodness. And so I would love to. I'm like Joycey. I want to know that backstory. Create that connection. We have Rosalina there, Princess Peach together, and Princess Peach together on the big screen. Hopefully, it goes down that thing. Yeah. What do you think, Paul?
The first movie skyrocketed to one of my favorite movies of all time, easily, because I'm such a huge Mario fan, and I don't think I'm giving the movie that much credit just because it was Mario, but because it was Mario done really, really well. It hit the music well, it hit the animation well, the voice acting well, deep cuts, things for fans, gamers, but happened to be a really good, flowing, cute story with action and warmth. Everything, perfect recipe. So it really is one of my favorite films ever. I'm really stoked for this. I like Brie Larson. I met her once at the Super Nintendo World red carpet opening night. She was pleasant. So I'm happy for her on that side of things. to get the casting position as Rosalina in the movie. I think that's awesome. I'm a little bit less familiar with Benny Safdie's work, so I'm going to have to check out some of his stuff to see. Okay, cool. I could see where the energy is going to come from. I mean, depending on how they're directing him, but I guess I want to see where some of that energy is from his past work into what can I expect out of Bowser Jr. But the trailer was terrific. Oh, I thought the presentation with Jack Black coming on screen, like during
that was awesome.
Was super fun and funny.
Yeah, that
you
was
can
awesome.
see Chris Meledandri is like, here's a formal president, kind person, probably not as used to being in front of the camera as Jack Black is, and Jack is charismatic and wild and funny actor and all this stuff, and it was a cool moment, and bringing it back to Miyamoto-san and just that whole thing, all of it was cool. This is going to be hard for me, though, because I'm good with this. I don't need any more. I know we're going to get more, but I don't need any more than... Actually, I didn't even need this. Like Josh said, I didn't need a trailer. What we got a couple of months ago at that September, general Nintendo Direct, when we had that little bit of Super Mario Galaxy.
Mario sleeping in the...
That was enough. I know that it's a Galaxy movie. I know it's coming out April 3rd. It looks beautiful. Enough for me. But, okay, now the extra hype with Rosalina, Bowser Jr. confirmed, the voice actress confirmed, a couple of extra shots. Excellent. But I don't need any more because, to me, I would love it for the first time when I watch the movie. I am just being mind blown of like, oh my gosh, how many things did I notice? How many things am I absorbing for the first time that I did not already see in a trailer or a commercial on TV, 30 times before the movie that, I already know that little scene. Like I already know that little shot. It will still be cool because, we're only going to get to see like 7 minutes of footage from a 97-minute movie or something like that. But sometimes little seconds of scenes could tell a lot of what an environment is. And I'm sure they're not going to do anything crazy like if Fox McCloud or Zelda or Metroid stuff, Donkey Kong wouldn't be that crazy, but like if some of those things are in the movie, Splatoon characters, Inklings, they're probably not going to show that in the commercial, but you know what I mean? Like other little things they might. So here I could just avoid it. I could just avoid it when the next trailer comes out, but the fan in me wants to see it too. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So,
yeah.
I'm super hyped. This is my most anticipated movie next year. And then I think both Godzilla Kong Supernova, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and The Legend of Zelda are all 2027.
Godzilla? There's another Godzilla Kong what?
Supernova.
That's inside the MonsterVerse, or this is the
in the MonsterVerse. So there's also Godzilla -0.
Yeah, that's the from Japan. Yeah,
that's a different one.
China.
The US MonsterVerse, Godzilla Kong Supernova will be coming out. Gosh, I want to say it's 2027. So you've got it. You got Man of Tomorrow, the Superman sequel. The Legend of Zelda, Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
What the heck, man? That's gonna be a crazy year.
That's gonna be wild. I mean. Yeah, but like that's a little bit farther off. So next year, 2026, boom, my movie is Mario Galaxy. Can't wait.
Awesome. All right, Josie, you want to go ahead and do the questions? Q&A?
Yes, and I'm working on some potential breaking news as well. But yeah, we're gonna go with the question.
Awesome. Breaking news, everybody. I don't have that little song.
Shout out to Hman, because if he can get it over to me, I'm so gonna tell you guys. But in the meantime, let's get to y'all's questions, you wonderful, beautiful people. Shout out to Lottie Tro here. Thank you so much for your question, my dear. For all of us, what are your opinions about Bowser Jr.'s eyes in the Galaxy movie? To me, Illumination needs to fix his eyes. Y'all go ahead and answer this one because y'all probably already know how I feel. I don't care.
Yeah, once it's been, Josh, you want to go?
Yeah, it didn't really bother me all that much. I did see the corrected ones, and it looked more like Bowser Jr. but it's not like Yoshi also has scales in this, so like obviously they're going to add some more details. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. I can't say anything because mine don't work. So, Paul, you want to
For all of whatever was it?
go?
That's fine. It's fine. Who
Yours.
cares? It looks good. Bowser Jr. looks like Bowser Jr. Eyes
he
a little
does.
bit different, yeah. But then Mario looked a little bit different than Mario in the last movie, as did Luigi, as did everybody, slightly so. So I'm okay with eyes.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Awesome.
Hold on. Breaking news. Spoiler leak, whatever we want to call it.
Okay, let me
There
go ahead,
is there is a leaked video of the Zelda filming, the new Zelda movie film.
uh-huh.
It's just and it's Bo. And
Send me
yeah.
the link.
how do I send
Put it, just paste it in the private chat. Privately.
Yeah. I'm gonna yeah, wow. I'm here for it. It's nothing crazy or anything like that, but still it's cool. Hold on.
Yeah, we should be hearing more and more as we approach the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda live action. So,
How do I cut and paste on a Mac again?
right click on the mouse and then you can use a command C
right.
for copy, command V for paste.
That's right, command. I'm gonna put it in our Discord.
Put it in here in the private chat.
Oh, okay. It's nothing crazy, so it's not like it's gonna be like this crazy huge spoiler or anything. So nobody worry about that.
All right, let's
shout out to Hmon in the chat. He sent it to me, so thank you very much, my dear.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty what?
Pretty awesome.
It is awesome. It makes me more excited.
I mean, she's got the Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild kind of vibe. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Zelda?
Yeah, the blue.
That's Bo, and she's wearing blue.
Yep.
She's okay. Let me go ahead and
not that means anything. I think if Link was wearing blue, then we can kind of guess. Zelda could be wearing anything, honestly. Oh, and who's the person talking to her? Ooh, who's that?
Link.
Is that Sheik? Or Impa? Bruh.
Could be Impa.
There's Epona.
Is that Epona or is that Zelda's horse? Because Epona is Link's horse.
Notice Hylian crests on the side of the horse too.
Yeah, there's one, two. There's a couple of horses there. You guys see this, right?
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm totally freaking out right now.
That could be Impa. That could be Impa.
That's what I meant. Why did I say Sheik? I meant Impa.
Yeah, and she does have
a Sheikah. To be fair,
she has a Tears of the Kingdom type of outfit, which is awesome.
It does look like Tears of the Kingdom, but it's really but you notice who isn't in frame? We don't see Link.
Nope.
Oh boy,
Link's outfit will determine.
In the moment.
Look at that.
Link's in green. If he's in what's his name? The young man who's playing Link, I forgot his name. But if he's in green, then we kind of have an idea what era they're going with. If he's in blue, then we have an idea. Because Link always wore green until the Wild era.
Yeah.
I apologize, y'all. Y'all know if it's Zelda, just
well, it says nice try. This is AI. Let me see. Let me look at other.
That's what the comments are saying, but that doesn't look AI to me. I can usually spot AI pretty well.
AI is getting really good, but yeah, this doesn't look like AI.
Yeah,
that's too real for it to be AI.
I'm looking for the play button. It's not even showing anymore.
Just push on the image.
Yeah, so
the video.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it won't. Let me just refresh the page. All right, so let's go ahead and look at her ears.
Yep, those are elf ears.
And we have some crew there with horses, and she's just walking. They're in the forest. There's a guy standing back there.
That looks like more crew.
Yeah, we got one horse back here. This one right here.
That one looks like a Pona.
And there's a sword right here. Isn't this a sword right here?
That's not the master sword.
This could be this could be her right here.
Yeah, that looks like that it could be Impa, because that's what Impa looks like.
Ooh, I like that Impa's a fighter there, like in Ocarina of Time, right? She's like a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her sword. You see it there?
I can't.
Yeah, no, she has a nice sword.
She's holding it.
Semi.
Yeah, but that's not the master sword, so I'm not.
No, it's like her sword.
Her sword. Yeah.
She took it out.
Oh, I'm excited. Y'all know who else I gotta send this to.
They got the ears right. They didn't overdo them. The ears are good.
Yeah, they look natural.
Yeah, it's not AI. It's not AI.
That's not AI.
Mm-mm. And there's Paul back there with the cowboy hat.
I knew that. I thought that guy looked familiar. Dang it, Paul.
Right.
That's funny. All right, so we got the first leaked image of the Legend of Zelda. I have to make a video once I leave this the podcast. But yeah, thank you, Joycey. Thank you, HMod, for sharing this little post, little breaking news here. Exciting things. It means that we're gonna get a trailer for sure very soon, and the characters are gonna be in there, which is awesome. Very cool. Wait, did we get kicked out? Are we still here?
I'm sorry. I am so my combobulation is so dissed right now. Okay. Back to the questions of our very beautiful audience.
Mhm.
I know you're beautiful. I see you. And thank you so much, Lottie, for your question. Y'all know anything Zelda just makes me entirely too happy. Shout out to Boo Mini. And this is for all of us. How soon can we expect to get DLC for Age of Imprisonment?
Tomorrow.
Or coming.
I don't know.
Don't know when. What the heck did I buy now?
I mean, Nintendo is very unpredictable. Okay, it's like they already announced DLC for this Kirby game, right?
No, they said no DLC.
Oh, no DLC. What was the game that got DLC before the game came out?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. And so well, I guess that's a Nintendo. That's Game Freak. But I mean, who knows? One day, someday, over the rainbow. You know,
And somewhere over the rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah.
That too.
Age of Calamity did. It was in two parts. It was $20.
Good DLC.
And it was included with the NSO, but not this time around.
Oh, and a little bit more breaking news. Unfortunately, not as great, but this is a rumor. Air Riders may have leaked. Kirby Air Riders.
Oh, yeah, that's expected. It's out next week.
Yeah, but just want to let you guys know. I don't know what there is to really spoil about the game. There's a demo already on some shop, but
yeah, I mean, and Age of Imprisonment also leaked the week before.
Oh yeah, that's why I've been hiding from the internet a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Boo Mini. There's a lot just going on at the moment. Great time for it to happen though during the podcast, right? Thank you, Tsukino Ame. Thank you so much for your question, my dear. And this is for all of us. Will you be picking up Kirby Air Riders? I am, because everybody in my not my Discord, but the Discord that I'm in, they want to play and I want to be able to play with them. So
I am not gonna pick it up just because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't afford all those games right now. I just picked up Age of Calamity, and I'm gonna pick up Metroid Prime 4, which is very close to that one. So I'm saving my money for Metroid Prime 4.
Eventually, yes. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
No. Yeah, I'll be picking it up. I really enjoyed it last weekend, and the So I'm curious to see what it's going to turn into as far as like a community like streaming game, whatnot. So,
I mean, it's going to be the next Smash, but for karts and for like racing. It has the best director behind it.
oh yes,
As a
for sure.
Eventually, I might buy it on launch date. The demo was great. The playtest was a lot of fun, and I should get it. It's just one of those things like, I'm playing through Imprisonment. I have yet to finish Yote. I'm really anticipating Metro Prime 4 Beyond. Don't know if this is a need to at the moment, but will eventually.
Yeah.
But might next week. We'll see.
Thank you so much. And we have another question from Boomini. Now that the Ocarina of Time Lego set was teased recently, how confident are you guys that we're getting an Ocarina of Time remake?
I'm gonna say 50-50. Just because it's the Legend of Zelda anniversary. And so it could be tied more to the anniversary than to a remake. And so, didn't we get that great Deku Tree before from it was like a 2-in-1, right? Breath of the Wild and then Ocarina of Time, Great Deku Tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it this time around? What are they teasing?
They showed they teased basically what is the last fight in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it could either be that Lego set, but I think it's going to be Ganon who's going to be the actual Lego, and it's going to be that version
A
again.
diorama set.
Okay.
A diorama set of
Okay.
I mean, looks up, so you know that Ganondorf's going to have some big scale to him. Now, I wonder.
Have you beat Ocarina of Time yet, Mike?
Nope.
We don't want to totally spoil it for him. It's epic.
I'm waiting for the remake. At this point, I'll just wait for the remake.
So Mike's 100% on board. What were we going to say, Paul?
Without spoiling too much on a 30-year-old game, I wonder if there could be two different things to the diorama that Link encounters, kind of like the Deku Tree had two different Deku Trees in the last set. You know what I'm saying? Like you could build it this way or this way, because some things could be interchangeable, but some things definitely not. Because the area is definitely the last area, but they could make it the earlier encounter.
Question for you all.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Deku Tree in Ocarina of Time the same one in Breath of the Wild?
Well,
I don't think we've been able to really make that connection. I mean, kind of yes and kind of no. Because which Deku Tree are you talking about?
Are they in the same? Are they in the same location? Like planned? Are they in the same location?
We don't know.
Because I know in Breath of the Wild, there's a pedestal in front where the sword is out. You try to pull the sword, and the Deku Tree is right there because he promised he would protect the sword for Link. And so Ocarina of Time, there's the Deku. Oh wait a minute, he dies in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, but what replaces him?
The Deku Sprout, which that's the deck. See, I remember loving Wind Waker because in Wind Waker, which takes place later, seeing a younger, smaller Deku Tree, I'm like, oh, you're my Deku Scrub from Ocarina of Time, and I loved that so much, and it was so enchanting. And
I haven't finished that game either.
Do we haven't beaten Wind Waker?
No, not yet. I've only gotten to the part where you go to another island. There's this big giant yelling hawking bird or whatever in the ceiling, just kind of trying to fight you, and I can't figure out a way to get to him. Yeah, I'll wait for the remake for the Wind Waker remake whenever that comes.
I don't know if we're getting Ocarina of Time, but then again, if what we've seen with Mario this year is any indications, we got the Galaxy games to get remastered or whatever, and then we got the Mario movie trailer.
Uh-huh.
So if we get a remake of Ocarina of Time and then we get a big Zelda trailer next year, it kind of lines up. Or this could be a really great red herring. I really kind of hope it is, and Nintendo just surprises us with a whole brand new story. I really don't want Hmon, send it to me, babe. Send it to me. Another clip with Link has dropped.
Woo.
And after that, I'm done. I'm not going to watch anything else until the actual trailer comes out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I don't want the whole thing ruined. Guys, I'm sorry. Things are dropping back to back while we are live. So that's why we're a little all over the place. So we apologize.
Like, here's Ganondorf. Oh.
Ooh, do we want to even know if
I don't want to know.
I mean, we don't want to know that one.
I don't want to know that one just because I don't know who it is who's playing him. I want to be surprised when they announce the casting for them.
Do you want to see this one? Apparently, it's with Link.
I know about Link, so yeah, we're good with them.
Okay.
I want to see his outfit.
Yeah, well, we can watch this one together because I'm just cutting and pasting it in here. This better not be nothing messed up, Hmon. Josh, do you have to go, my dear? I
do.
At the time.
Yes, I got to get going. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, much love, everybody. We'll see you guys very soon.
Bye, Josh.
Have a great weekend.
All right, take care, buddy.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. All right, we still have Zelda here. But
Oh boy! Woo!
Let me
wait. I can't see him.
I
gotta hide the comment.
Colors.
Hold up, hold up. All right. Okay, so we see Zelda. There's that
Who's
Link?
that? That's not Link. Oh wait, is it? Is that what's his name? What the baby name, y'all? What is that baby's name? I know the girl is Bo. I forgot.
Benjamin.
Is that him?
Benjamin, thank you. Blonde hair, blue eye. Okay, I'm seeing the vision now. At least I think that's it.
There's a
Wait,
red
or is
person.
that Link?
Oh, this
No,
is Link here.
That's
this is
Link.
Yeah, this is Link with tunic.
With a green tunic.
Yeah, green tunic. Oh, and that.
Ah!
He looks awesome. Look at the hair. It's perfect.
Oh my goodness.
So excited.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, this is the other one. This is the other one.
Oh boy.
This is the other one. All right, I think that's I think we'll leave it there when it comes to images because they look amazing, and we I don't want to get dinged by Nintendo or Illumination. Well, not Illumination. Sony, by the way, Sony. But we saw Link. He had his hair looks pretty cool, and his he looks like a teenager. Any thoughts?
My brain words. Why isn't it 2027 yet?
Well, it's like Hyrule.
We need to talk to somebody about that.
The good thing is that we're only 2 weeks away from November ending and 4 weeks away from the 6 weeks away from the year ending, and then we can say next year is
yes,
Zelda. But we're even closer. We're even closer to the trailer dropping. So that's even better. A couple of trailers dropping that we can break down. We can see them talk. We can see the whatever soundtrack they use for that trailer. We're weeks away from knowing who Ganon is, who plays other characters. And so that's more exciting too. The process of getting there. We're not gonna wait too long.
Woo! That made me happy. Okay. We got a few more questions, y'all, and I'm gonna call one of my friends and scream in their ear about it. Shout out to Dank Meme Center. Thank you so much for your question. And Paul, this one's for you. what's your thoughts on games having better accessibility with regards to navigation, etc.? If an aid really hurts your immersion in games, then just play Arch Raiders.
I'm totally for some navigation help. Super Mario Odyssey did it really well, where you could play with kind of an assist mode and see a little footsteps go in front of you. Donkey Kong Bonanza did a nice one where you could tap the button and you got a little bit of a whistle action, between Pauline and DK to help you go where you need to go. So doesn't ruin it for me. Use it or not. No big deal. If it's a character like an NPC that sort of talks to you throughout the quest,
That's
I
right.
suppose it could be beneficial to have the option to say talk less or mute NPC or something like that. But if it's in it, like, dude, just there's so many other components of the game that could be for you that if one thing isn't, whatever. I'm for it though.
A word there that was spoken that I'm by this time an expert is accessibility, because every game I play has accessibility turned on because of my blindness. And so I as a legally blind individual, I don't feel like it takes away any immersion. It actually helps me understand what's going around a lot more. For example, when I play something like Star Wars Outlaws, the character is red for me. It's not the shadow that it is when in dark areas. The full character stands out in red, and sometimes there are some little hints. For example, Star Wars Outlaws, there are areas that are very dark, right? When you play the game, and so my character is red. Where I need to go, there's a little thing on the wall. It's also red, and so it kind of helps me kind of navigate the game better. And so I'm all for every game having, like Paul said, optional accessibilities, because that way you're giving everyone an opportunity to enjoy the game at their own level.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your question. And wait, take that one off the list. Shout out to GamerBoy12. Thank you for your question. Do y'all think that the Mario Galaxy movie hinted the next 3D Mario game?
Nope.
No, I don't.
I think that they're completely disconnected, both worlds. I think Mario games are disconnected, and this is the next game in line for the Mario movieverse, right? We had Super Mario Galaxy, and I think what they're doing with Galaxy is that, like I said, I don't know yet, but maybe they're using Galaxy to catapult into other franchises too, and at the end, kind of introduce maybe starting Star Fox. We see the X-wing kind of flying by at a certain point. Nothing of it; it just flies by, and that's all they need. And to say, hey, they're in the same universe, and then at the end we do Smash Bros, right? So it's a complete different universe. And the same thing I think about Zelda. Nobody be tying the Zelda movies in the timeline of the video games, because it's not completely like we're just spinning the timeline for does it.
As one of the queens of Hyrule Sector, 3, Chapter 11 down here or whatever, we will totally try to tie it into the timeline. I just want you to know that. It doesn't matter Nintendo will expressly come out and say, guys, this is not part of the timeline. The movies are in their own universe, and we'll still find a way.
Find a way, yeah. Somebody will make a timeline. Somebody will make a timeline in the Photoshop and just add there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's gonna. The videos are gonna go crazy. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hmon again. Thank you so
like
much
shirt,
for your question.
Thank you.
And yes, Paul does have an amazing shirt. And this question is for all of us. Since MP4, Metroid Prime 4, seems more Halo inspired with the companions, would you like an ex-rival / enemy sidekick for Samus, like Chief and Arbiter in Halo 2? I'm gonna let y'all answer
that would be cool. That would be cool. That will add to the the balance of the game for Sonic to have his own little comedic relief sidekick, also messing everything up.
I could picture a spherical orb robotic kind of character blasted around throughout the game. Well, I was trying to replicate like blasts of air to have this little spherical kind of character. Think oh geez, what's his name? Think BB-8, but just the ball, not the head. So just a ball of BB-8 that could float around and like shoot off into other areas. Well, self-containing and floating apparatus as a floating device, but just with gusts of air or little propulsions to help go through. And you could, tap it or fire it, and then you could, if you do that,
you're controlling Silas. You're controlling Silas at this point, right? You're controlling Silas at this point, right?
You're Samus, but it's just like your Navi.
Oh, okay.
And then, but you could shoot it, and if you shoot it, you'll get a little bit of a help, a little bit of an assistance. But like it could just kind of be there as your little buddy, little floater that's around. And maybe if you scan it or something like that, if you're stuck, it could scan an area or an environment, or shoot little missiles at bad guys and stuff like that, like little lasers. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm down with a companion.
Now, what I see is a little Federation Force guy who just defected from the Federation Force and went rogue because he looks up to Silas, and he's like a little guy, and he has the voice of what's this guy? The rabbit in he's the funky rabbit in this. He's the rabbit. He does a lot of movies with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's voice acting that little guy, little sidekick for Silas. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. All right. Got 2 more questions left. Shout out to Joey Pitts and thank you for your question. My question is for Paul Gale. How can Metroid Prime 4 be masterclass of a game, be a masterclass game of the year if it's lacking Diddy Kong?
Well, what you don't know is that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond actually has Diddy Kong in it. That's a little bit of a spoiler. I wasn't supposed to say it, but
pet animal. It's Samus's pet.
Diddy Kong is in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
The pet.
Because Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Bed Bath and Beyond
encompasses the whole universe in that universe, Diddy Kong exists. So Diddy Kong is in the game. You just might not be able to see him.
Imagination.
That's definitely a Paul Gale answer. Last question of the night. Thank you guys so much for chilling with us and sending us your question. Nerdy Seb, thank you so much for your question. Do you think the Zelda movie will focus on one timeline, or do you guys think they may have multiple Zeldas and Link's cast for a time travel movie? Can I answer this one, please?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think the movie is going to focus on a timeline. I am hoping beyond hope that the movie actually has nothing to do with any of the games that we played outside of Master Sword, Triforce, Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. That's the only thing I want them to keep. Oh, and the green tunic, which we see is going to probably be a thing. So,
yeah.
So I think it's going to, like Mike said, I think it's going to be in its own universe. And just as fans, we'll try to tie them together and make up theories and have a good time with that. But I think it is going to be in its own universe. However, if there is the multiverse or multi-link theory, if you will, like go visit links and from other timelines or something like that, that is a good way to bring in the other games. And it would be a good excuse to have more different Links and Zeldas. I just don't see Nintendo being that ambitious this early. I think that's a question to ask in maybe about 20 years. But it's still a good question.
I have a short answer for that one too. Like just to piggyback on Joyce, because that's an amazing answer. And I 100% agree. I agree 100%. I think that this movie is going to be its own standalone story that could span about 3 movies, and if there could be mention of the past hero of time, and something of that sort. Not that we're going to see different links, but that there existed in the before time, the Sonai, the hero of time, some type of history. Some type of like setting from the back, in the history of Hyrule. something said in that. So that could be how they could explain Ganon and his his hunt for the Triforce. Is he looking for the Triforce in this movie? We don't know. What is that big thing that Ganon is after in this movie? Rather than just kind of taking over Hyrule, what's power source? Is he looking for that little bean from? I call it a little bean from they call those people that the sages have on their ankle, on their earrings, and
Demon King? Secret Stone?
Those sacred stones are the beans. I call them the beans. The sacred beans. Or
Legend of Zelda, pinto beans.
Pinto beans. Or who knows? But
kidney beans, actually.
I think
they look like kidney beans.
As a tribute to fans, Nintendo will probably somehow throw in, yes, the hero of time, blah 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 blah, and then Link finds out he is it. Zelda maybe finds out she's a goddess Halia and reincarnated or whatever, something in that sort. I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing.
There's gonna be a zillion Easter eggs in there, guys. They'll probably because they throw Easter eggs in the games now. Like I think I was like only a few years ago, I found out that there was like a little wooden carving or something of Ganon on his horse in I forgot which Mario game. So they do that kind of stuff all the time. Don't be surprised if you're looking in the background of the movie and you see a Majora's Mask like on the wall, like as art or some stuff like that. They're going to have Easter eggs. That's strictly for us.
Super Mario 3D World. There was a secret room in one of the last stages where it was a Legend of Zelda room.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what maybe you're talking about.
No.
Or no.
It was in a different game. But was it Mario? What was the Mario on the Wii? Was that No, that wasn't 3D. No, what was the Mario on the Wii?
New Super Mario Brothers? Super Mario Brothers?
There's a whole Legend of Zelda well, it's not a stage per se, but it's one of those extra super secret stages, and you push all the buttons and it lights up, and when the camera switches, you hear the Zelda music.
The Galaxy movies for Wii. The Galaxy movies were on the Wii. Galaxy 1 and 2 were on the Wii.
It wasn't that one. Then it must have been on the Wii U. Because I
think it's Super Mario 3D World on Wii U.
Yeah, 3D World. 3D World.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a different thing then. But there's like an actual carving of like a little wooden horse, and Ganondorf's on the horse, and it's in a room in Mario, and you can knock it over or something like that. But I found that out like years later, or something like that. When I find it, I'll send it to you guys. All right, Paul got to go, and I'm hungry. So.
And I'm also hungry. I have pizza waiting for me, and it's really late.
Yeah, it is. And Lottie, poor baby, I think it's 4 a.m. where she is.
Oh yeah, Lottie's a champion. She's one of the channel champions here. It's crazy.
We ready to go, y'all?
Yeah, ready. Was that the last question?
Yes, that was the last question. Sorry, let me.
That's a song I want to put on. Ready to go to bed. All right, guys, that has been the podcast. I hope you guys had a wonderful time today. We had Heather Gonzalez. By the way, right now, let me go get her link really fast, so you guys can go catch her playing The Legend of Zelda. No, Hyrule Warriors: Age of the Imprisoning War of the Calamity over on her channel. She's probably gonna be playing for about 4 or 5 more hours, so you can enjoy her playing. Let me get that link here while Paul and Joycey tells us what they have going on this week and where can we find them. Bye, Paul.
Over on X and YouTube, I am at Paul Gale Network. I'm currently doing a countdown series to Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Today I was in the rain filming, had a lot of fun, very authentic, bringing some Metroid Prime aesthetics on beyond to these shorts and gaming history shorts. Every day something different. Spoiler, tomorrow is a big day in gaming history. So if you like these shorts, tomorrow there's like 6 of them. So yeah, that's about it for now.
All right. Paul Gale Network. You can Google Paul Gale Network. You're going to find Paul Gale Network and find not his shorts, but his short videos. Yeah, because I don't think you're gonna find fall shorts anywhere but his drawers and in his closet and stuff like that. Only for his wife or for the pool. All right, Paul. Thank you so much, Joycey. Where can we find you? What you got going on this week?
I have no idea what that was. Real quick before we go, we were supposed to have another guest, Lily Hyrule. Shout out to her. She had an emergency this evening, so she couldn't be with us. But much love. So y'all go follow her as well. And I am Joycey J on Twitter. Please feel free to follow me. I don't post as much these days, but if you have a Zelda question or want to have a Zelda convo, please follow me over there.
Yes. Thank you so much, Joycey, for mentioning Lily. Lily, we send our love to you. Hope that everything is okay. And you know, we'll have you on in the future episode. We can talk about Zelda then. And of course, Heather Gonzalez, the voice of Minoru, was with us during the first 30 minutes of the podcast. She spent a little extra time with us. That was super nice of her. And I will drop the link now right here in the chat so you guys can go ahead and crash her party and look at her play and just say, hey, we're here from the Nintopics Podcast. I don't know what you call that. What do you call that, Paul? Like a
Raid?
You can't raid from YouTube to Twitch, but you guys can type it. But before, look what I'm wearing, guys. They're finally here.
Merch.
Let me try to highlight the merch a little bit here. You got the Mike Odyssey shirt. It says, what does it say? Somebody read it.
Yeah, the road is tough, but I'm tougher.
Yeah, that's what it says. The road is tough, but I'm tougher. If you feel that way, if you want to support the channel, you can pick up the merch at mikeodyssey.com. And also the hats are on. They came out pretty nice. They are embroiled hats. They're like, they're not like ironed. They're actually stitched in, which is very, very cool. And one size fits all. I try to make all my merch as cheap as possible. And the M with the little star it's called our Journey logo. So if you're interested in supporting the channel with the merch, send me a picture of you with the merch, and we can show it here on the podcast, right? And of course, I'll give you a personal shout out, like it's like a cameo. Every time somebody buys something, I always give you guys a personal shout out, like a little cameo that you guys can keep and stay with you guys wherever you are. All right, let's go ahead and drop the link here for our friend Heather Gonzalez. Go ahead and raid right now. We'll see you guys in the next one. Before we let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace. Bye, everybody. See you guys next time.
Have a great weekend, guys.